You did a Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president. Once the president is safe, this gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino, with the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the I'm talking direct tactical control of... Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Hey, look who's here. Enjoy your time in Vegas.
Let's roll out then.
Hey, baby. There's more of this waiting for you inside.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope. We can defend it this time.
Sure could use a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Mojave's almost buzzing like a cazador now. Must be all the Blood Legion and NCR spilling over the Colorado. Ask him then. Not sure if I chose it. Still, I'm used to call me... Sometimes I have to brew it.
Everyone takes it extremely dangerous area from Mojave is a one-way journey located in the mountains, which no longer with traps and even families with forest type videos and hopefully you will find the environment where all parts of the area will over. Companions are more vulnerable and so the money for the money experience. The challenge continue on so on the matter. wooden crafting station with the total lives of tiny holder, disappear from its crimson trade.
Why are Frank's skins of consuming this machine for some competition? This was I would say not true, but it's not included in
Cigarette trees fire. Let's see how many chips are there. Motherfucker. Wow. Brother. Oh, the largest cancer. There appears to be residue, everything in the future. But for now, you may be able to go to sleep with it. Jar of blood residue.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening. One big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Okay. So, you will look at it.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I play stupid, It's like that Pip Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. Do what I say, and the collar won't go off. Refuse, try and run. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you... That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. But to get inside, avoid its traps. You'll need... Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the... All your callers are live. One of you dies, you... Because in some respects, breaking into... The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the... Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing. The ones brought here live on only in what they've left behind. Some tried to help, left supplies and healing for others who came. Their reward? They were tracked down, killed by others with baser instincts. Some of these murderers went as far as to leave traps behind them, turning markers for help into death traps. It killed some of them when they forgot where the traps were, or when they desperately needed. Too many. This place is dangerous, and its quarantine measures, its hazards, have claimed... Do you think I wanted to place collars on you to ensure compliance? No. If robots could have done this... The Sierra Madre is a complicated lock. The Sierra Madre has many defenses, means of screening guests for a list. The casino, this villa, it takes anything with even a trace of radioactivity. The process is automated, and the casino itself has other similar services. I was unable... Still, I have not left you defenseless. This place is well preserved. Few who came here ever returned. All the... Search, hunt, craft what you can from what you find. The trash of the pre-war era can keep you alive. Even the villa's toxins and the residue it leaves behind can be shaped into tools and... Also, there is one more thing in your possession. It is a hollow rifle, a weapon I constructed when I arrived. For now, that too will have to do until you find other weapons, and I suggest you do. Still, it should serve well enough. I fashioned it from a hollow... Yes, the inhabitants. Whatever has created them, bullets, explosions, energy, it can make them inert. Perhaps it's the cloud. The cloud is what blankets the sky here. You may smell it in the air. As for its origins, I'm not certain. It is unique across the wasteland, and deadly. No, while it will erode your health, it will only bring you to the point of death. The air here is lethal only if you enter concentrated pockets of the cloud. Too long inside one? I've seen some survive concentration of the cloud for short periods of time. Rebreathers, chemical suits, there is no protection against it. It decays. Anywhere sheltered from the cloud. Inside. Anything the cloud has touched has preserved it one way or another. But only the holograms in the building. Ghosts. They carry out the functions the dead once did. They cannot be harmed. They are of no consequence, except for the security hologram. Most holograms perform specific functions. The security hologram, they will kill anyone they detect. They are immune to guns. Their design limits their field of view. Each has an emitter. Destroy or disable it, and they... Still, at least they still work as intended. Other technology here is more of a threat to you. Notably, the villa's radios and... Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over the villa. Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed, and speakers and radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger... It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not enter. Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your... There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio. The damaged speakers are sparking. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching a hit. Gunshots, energy blasts, even spears thrown. Shielded speakers can't be destroyed at all. You need to avoid them or... I am short on patience. Assembly stations. Schematics. They use the chips scattered around as batteries. They resemble the vending machines of Mojave, but they are crafting devices of tremendous versatility. Now they are a means of survival. Use the chips to pop. Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? Where you're standing is the villa beneath the casino above. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. I brought you here. For now, your sole focus should be the Sierra Madre. It is the cloud covering the villa. The longer you're outside, the more it... You will eat at you the longer you're outside. So wherever you go, fall asleep. Gather the 3 others needed for this job. Return them. I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy. Get the other 3 here after that. Do this. Your piece of Robco trash will help you, I've ensured it. And tune into their frequencies. The bomb call. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even scream. One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller unknown. Yes. Caller 8, the FEV reject, the super mutant. I lost contact with him some time ago. Probably after... A long story. FEV, a virus is an even... Good. If necessary, I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here...
Okay.
Outside, you may notice your vision will pulse, get dizzy. It's the cloud. Eats your inside slowly. Too much exposure. Death. Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them. You return. Why? Gather the three as I've instructed, then I will. Then go. Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them.
Why do I have a fucking gun?
Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them. Bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the collars to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Noise makes my stomach hurt.
How do I not put that gun on? Oh, okay, so,
Turn the noise off.
Are you listening?
Not listen.
From now
Dog
on,
out of
when
cage
I
now.
talk to you, pay attention. I've left markers on your Pip-Boy. Find the 3 other callers in town, 8, 12, and 14. Get them to the fountain. Obey me, and you can all go free.
Restricted schedule for use in the
Puts dog in the cage, hiding downstairs.
sorry bro, I don't know how much you, but I'm just okay. Okay, we got some armor. The ash tree.
He's watching, waiting for you to try and let me go. So hungry.
Hold on. She was something. Oh, it's someone.
So hungry.
Bro, this is really gospel tonight.
Don't let him make me hurt myself. Hurt keeps him away. Mister, help me. Get away while you can, before he comes back.
So I hope I can just wait a little bit.
Get away while you can, before he comes back. Makes the dog hurt himself.
Knew you would come. Below the cage. Down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me.